All right, Shalom. It's Brother Kashkwala coming back at you with another lesson in the spirit, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai by Shema Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the 1144 first fruit. This is going to be a swift one in the spirit. This is something that I just want to throw out there for y'all to do some study on. Usually my lessons too. Matter of fact, I may label this a look into it. Get that series kind of going back into it. So yeah, I'm gonna label this "Let's Look Into It." I don't know what number this is, but of course on the title you can see what number it is, and I have a playlist of my "Let's Look Into It" if you want to go through that. So one thing we're gonna look into is Simeon and Levi, and I'm bringing this out. Every tribe, real talk, needs to wake the fuck up, and I'm gonna say it just like that. Every tribe, some tribes are more simple than others, just like Gad and Issachar. Hands down the two more simplistic tribes. But shit, Reuben, Simeon, Judah, all the tribes are still, they need to wake up. And this is why we do these lessons. But today I'm gonna heavily pinpoint Simeon and Levi. So I got Genesis 49 and 5 up. So I'm gonna read through this real quick. Simeon and Levi, Genesis 49 and 5. There's plethora of breakdowns in Genesis, the 49th chapter. I'm not necessarily gonna break down. I'm gonna apply this to what I want to get into and what I want to look into. Okay, and this is gonna be a starting point to where y'all brothers can research on your own time. So it's Genesis chapter 49 and 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. Verse 6. So Simeon, just to give it, the Simeon are the, so-called Dominicans, down Dominican Republic. There's a little island that's cut in half, and it got both of these brothers right next to each other. So you got Dominican Republic on the east side, I want to say, or the matter of fact, let me just bring it up instead of me just guessing. All right, let's see. World map. All right, let's go to images. See if we can get some images here. Okay, yeah. Dominican Republic's on the right side, so they on the east side. Okay, yeah, that was stupid. And then you got Haiti on the left side, which they will be on the west side of that island, as you can see right there. So those are two nations that we're speaking about. Dominican Republic, those are the Simeonites or Simeon, and you got Haiti, which are the Levites. Okay, all right. It says Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. All right, we can go have a laundry list of the cruelties that are in the habitations, going from witchcraft, things of that nature. Blase, blase, blah. We're not getting into it. Y'all brothers know. You should know by now. Verse 6, it says, "O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly." It says, "My honor, be not thou united. For in their anger they slew a man, of course, because because of their sister was taken by a Hamite. When you read about it in the earlier chapters of the book of Genesis, they went, made all of them, you know, circumcised while they're doing the circumcision. That's when they came in and killed all of them because they were pissed that they took their sister, pretty much, did what they wanted with her. It says, "For in their anger they slew a man, in their self will they dig down a wall." It says, "Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce. In their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel." Okay, so we're gonna be speaking about Simeon and Levi. I'm gonna be real, man. That anger, um, that that anger that made them slay him in, that spirit is gonna come back. It's just like when you read about Gad here. I know I did a lesson about a week ago on Gad. A troop shall overcome, but they shall overcome at the last. Gad, they haven't put up a fight in like 320 years. It's about time to, kind of fight back. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to instill any riots or anything of that nature, but this is prophecy. All right. So, with that being said, it's the same thing for Simeon and Levi. And the reason I bring that out is the reason for this lesson here today. All right. United States of America occupied the Dominican Republic. United States of America occupied Haiti. These were wars conducted back in 1916 to 1924, as you can see, and they're both right next to each other. So they came and America came and conquered. So it really was a world war during this time, because 1916 and 1924, that was in the midst or the middle of World War One. All right, which you can read about World War One in Revelation, the 9th chapter, and it gives light. Kaiser Wilhelm, it talks about the airplanes, the destruction of World War One, how many people it killed, all of that. All of that is spoken about in Revelation, the 9th chapter. And there's breakdowns out there. All right. So this anger needs to be kindled up once you understand you so-called Dominicans and you so-called Haitians. We all got the same enemies as white men, okay? Which they call themselves white, but they're really red, and their real names are Edom or Esau, the Edomites, which simply means they're red, okay? All right. It says the first United States occupation of the Dominican Republic lasted from 1916 to 1924. It aimed to force Dominicans to repay their large debts to European creditors. So the reason they went over there and pretty much destroyed the Simeonites during this time is because it's like a repo man. Esau is all about money, 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 money. He's a money hungry, bloodthirsty devil. Okay, and this is what he did to our brothers and sisters who are the Simeonites. Okay, all right. It says on May 13th, all right, 1916, Rear Admiral William B. Devil. You see this dude, Carpenton. All right, he was a admiral. He was the United States Navy. Yeah, he held major posts ashore in a float. So pretty much this is what he did. It's probably certain. This is probably a reincarnation of a Roman centurion or a Roman which, yeah, you could say a Roman general or something coming back to do these to our people. It says force the Dominicans to a republic secretary of war. You see, that's a Jake right there. Okay, who has seized power from the President Juan to, pretty much they probably set Juan up. And this is why I'm doing this lesson, so y'all can look into who these people are. If y'all want to comment in the comments below with the information that you find or do a follow-up lesson, please do. It says to leave Santo Domingo by threatening the city with naval bombardment. Okay, which ultimately they went in there and ransacked the thing. Okay, so now let's go to the occupation of Haiti. All right, United States occupation of Haiti. Okay, so the United States began this occupation July 28, 1915. All right, so around about the same time as they did Dominican Republic. As you can see from these pictures, you see this fucking cracker right here. Okay, just standing over, being a general and shit, going to war with the Levites. Okay, it says what? When the 330 U.S. Marines, when 330 U.S. Marines landed in Haiti after the National City Bank of New York convinced the President of the United States, Woodrow Wilson at this time, because that was the president that went to war in World War One, all right, to take control of Haiti's political and financial interests. You see how America does? They always infiltrate somewhere they don't need to be, and they set up a puppet government, and then they run it for the rest of the time, and that place becomes a tributary. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there, and of course y'all can read through the rest of this. And there's one more thing I wanted to go into, and that's the Banana Wars. All right, so the Banana Wars were a series of conflicts consisted of military occupation, police action, and intervention by the United States in Central America and the Caribbean between the end of the Spanish-American War in 1898 and the inception of the Good Neighbor policy in 1934. It said the military interventions were primarily carried out by the United States Marine Corps. See, the demons, man. Which also developed a manual in the Small Wars Manual 1921 based on their experiences. Okay, so Esau is always reporting something, jotting something down. The scriptures say it in Daniel, pretty much about their prescriptions. Or, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Daniel 7 chapter, I want to say 7 and 25 or 8 and 25, something like that. Let me see if it's 7 and 25. Maybe 8 and 20. Let me go ahead and see. Or maybe tripping all in all. I'm tripping. All right. Maybe tripping, man. Maybe it's off the tip of my head. Oh, no. That's why. Yeah, I'm tripping. See, policy. Yeah, Daniel. It was Daniel 8 and 25. Shit. Call lawyer, how about you? I'm sorry, you led me there. Daniel 8 and 25. It says, through his policy. Okay, through his policy. All right, and these policies that were written, all right, small war manuals, all right, good neighbor policy. Okay, it says Daniel 8 and 25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. Right, so through these wars, and then after taking over, he creates a policy, and then a whole bunch of craft, and takes it all over, and then boom, there you have it, a destruction of a people. Okay, that's how he does. That's what he does. He says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart. That's how you know this is speaking about these Edomites. They're proud, and then by peace shall destroy many. Right. Oh, I come in the name of peace, and then turns around and just destroys. Okay. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And the prince of princes is speaking about Yahushai. And yes, he's going to try to come up and establish his policy against the Israelites coming up here soon. But ultimately, he's gonna fail. He's gonna be ultimately smitten and destroyed. So these are the Banana Wars. So this is where you get the Banana Republic clothing line. It's a slap in the face, man. All right, if y'all brothers ever seen to look that up. Matter of fact, hold on. Banana, you see this? Banana Republic clothing line. Okay, of course they got Jake. Yeah, you see that's the spirit too, man. You got these Jake. Looks like southern and northern kingdom being models. And this nigga look like a Cuban. I ain't gonna sit here in front. But this is the the Banana Republic, and this is a slap in the face, man. All right, there go Jake again posing for it. All right, because that's how they do. Banana Republic was made off of these banana wars, man. All right, so that's my installment of Let's Look Into It, Lord willing, or Zedaphon, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem Chakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule and teach well, peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until the next time, shalom, and like always, repent, for Yahushua is coming back sooner than what me and you believed. Shalom.